today he's here, actually, as a member of St John's Drama Group. Ben, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
So, busy guy, doing so much, and now doing so for St John's Drama School. But before we move on to that, or Drama Group, let's just quickly go back to the Operatic Society stuff again.
Okay.
So last time you came, it was Banbury Operatic Society, and what was the production? Was it the set?
It was
Sensual?
It was Susical.
Susical
For YOBOS, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That one's just gone, yeah, for last August. Went really well.
That went well, did it?
Very well, yeah.
Because you came in with Robbie,
yes.
And successful in the end.
Very successful, yes. We sold out all 3 performances.
Oh, right.
Great reviews, and we're back again next year. We've been asked back, so we obviously did something right.
That's good.
Back next year to do 13 the musical.
13 the musical.
Which is a brand new musical, very new.
Right. And that's going to be part of the Operatic Society banner.
That will be with YOBOS again.
YOBOS, yeah.
Yeah. So we put on the whole show in 1 week after a few workshops leading up to it, but 1 week in summer, and they're always fantastic performances with some fantastically talented kids. So we have our taster day for that soon as well.
Oh, right, when's that?
That is next Sunday at
right.
King's Sutton Village Hall. So anybody aged between 11 and 19 who has an interest in performing or any aspect of theatre is welcome to come along at King's Sutton Village Hall.
That's the 23rd.
23rd, that's
March,
right,
yeah.
yes. Yeah, then we give a bit of a taste of what we do with YOBOS.
Oh, right, okay. Okay. And that's all going really well still then?
It's still going very well, yeah. We were in our planning stages at the moment. Me and Robbie are both very excited about it.
Oh, okay.
Really looking forward to it.
Good stuff. Let's move on to this now then. So St John's Drama Group, obviously a part of that.
Yeah. I've been part of that for 7 years now. It's for
Right.
quite a while. We do a mixture of things. We tend to stick with pantomimes, and we also do one-night only variety shows every September, October time. So that was our last production, our one-night only, our third one-night only. And this year we're doing panto-wise. We're doing Cinderella in next week.
Right, yeah,
Yes.
coming up very close indeed. So you've been obviously spending some time doing that. How long have you been working on that project?
Been working on that for quite a while now. We only meet once a week, so we've been working on it since we finished our one night only. So at the end of October we started, but working really hard on it. We've got a mixture of adults and young people, so it's a really nice mixture, a really nice group. So working on it for quite a few months now, but I think it's going to pay off, hopefully.
So the St John's Drama Group then, obviously being part of that, is there a lot of you down there involved with that, or is it
There
just
are.
literally the area, St John's?
Well, we call ourselves St John's Drama Group, but we and obviously we do have links to the school. We do our performances at the school, and a lot of members are from the school or have a link to the school. But we welcome people from all over to get involved. I mean, I personally originally didn't have any link to the school, but now obviously I do. I have a great link to the school. I didn't originally. I just came along 7 years ago to do all the tech for it. I was the lighting designer. Then the year after that, I took to the stage and was performing in them ever since.
You've done several other productions with the St John's Drama Group then?
Yes, I've done quite a few. We've done all the well-known ones: Aladdin, Rapunzel, Sleeping Beauty. Some lesser-known ones like Crock of Gold, which is the story of the old woman who lives in a shoe. But when we were planning in the planning stages to decide which show we were doing this year, we realised it would be our 10th production. So we decided it had to be a big one and a well-known one, and the most well-known pantomime really is Cinderella.
Okay. Talk a bit more about Cinderella and what it's all about coming up very soon. Let's have a little bit of music just now, 8 minutes past 4 o'clock. And coming up for you right now, we're going to play you a track which is it's quite an interesting one actually, because it's going to be in the charts on Sunday, and it's from an artist called Lee Michelle. It's a track called Cannonball, and as I say, it's like to enter the hopefully that interesting, going to be in the charts as well on Sunday. Interesting track for you right there. Okay then, back we are with Ben this afternoon from St John's Drama Group, and we just hit on Cinderella now. So how long did you say you've been working on this one?
Since October, we've been working on it since the end of October up until now. So quite a long time.
Ready are you? Do you think? You think everybody's ready?
I think we're
Pretty
just about
much.
ready. We always have our last minute panics, but we always pull it off. We always pull it off really well, and we always get our audiences back, and usually in bigger numbers. So we're obviously doing something right.
Now this is at St John's Primary School, so this is actually up by me actually, on a certain way there. So this is the, is that the school on the left or the right as you go down the road?
As you go down the road by the co-op, you turn right. Turn right on that big field, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the other ones, yeah. Oh right, so it's just up there, very close, this one there.
It is, yeah.
And that's obviously in the hall there, like the gym.
Yeah, in their school hall we perform, and they've got a nice stage area which we've built up and creates a nice little theatre.
So you've done, is that where you actually meet all the time there?
Yeah, we always rehearse there, which makes it obviously easier for us. It means we can get an idea of the space and how when we're doing the dances we can make sure we're doing it to the right staging area. So we rehearsed there every week, and the set went up last Saturday. A lot of very dedicated people came along and helped us put up the set, and it's looking fantastic. It looks really, really professional.
Now, is this something else like you do with the YOBOS and all these organisers? Do you have to book the scenery, or do you make some of the scenery for
this one? We made completely. Right. We made completely from scratch. We've got some very talented, clever people, better than me, who can go in and just create some fantastic scenery. I was really, really pleased with it. Really impressed. And it's considering we are only a small group, we don't have the big facilities.
How many members you got roughly?
This year for the show, we've probably got close to between 20 and 30. I'd say. I can't think of
not a great deal really. To put
not
on,
a huge
amount of productions.
No, but with the size that we hall that we've got, I think it's just about right.
Yeah.
Obviously we've got young kids, so we've got people in year 3, all the way up to. OAPs, as it were. We've got a real good mixture, which makes it nice. I think it's a nice, not just a youth group, not just an adult group, a really good mixture, and they're all very talented.
And I suppose after all the time you've put in on it, I mean, when it gets to the there's got to be a sense of here we go, we're ready now.
Oh, absolutely. It's
go out there for the first time to do it for real.
Absolutely. It's like I said, we always have our little stress moments, especially over the next few rehearsals where we're worried about things coming together, but when you feel the buzz of the audience, especially with Panto, because they're with you in Panto, they really want it to go well, and sometimes they don't want it to go well, and when it doesn't go well, that means with Panto we can obviously make a bit of a joke out of it, and they love that. So, but we always get a really good buzz when we're about to do it, and the atmosphere is electric. It really is. I really have a good buzz before I go on that stage with Panto.
Now you're director of this one, as we said a bit earlier on, so that's really good, being part of that. But you're also in it as well as one of the ugly sisters.
Yes,
is that right?
I am. I'm also an ugly sister. Yeah, I couldn't resist being on stage as well as directing.
Right.
I like doing it all me. It's quite a challenge to do both. Obviously, because every so often I have to jump out of the scene and just look at it and check that I've directed it correctly, and then jump back in. But I think at the same time it adds something to it, because I mean. Obviously, as a director, you want it to go well, but being on stage, you're really making sure that everything is perfect, because you're there with them, and anything you ask them to do, you have to ask yourself to do it as well. So I'm not asking anything I'm not asking them to do, and we all really throw ourselves into it. So I have an understanding, obviously, as them as actors. And
so as a director, of course, obviously you're honest, being one of the ugly sisters, you're obviously in it quite a lot, actually.
Quite a lot, yeah.
I was going to say, forget that just for a minute then. If you was off stage then and there was a scene going on and there was a slight, would you be there sort of don't do that off air, that was a bit on air, a bit see, because I can't see what I'm doing. Would you be whispering a little bit to any of them, saying, don't forget this now, or doesn't that, we've gone past that, have we? That shouldn't happen.
Hopefully not, no. I try not to. When we've got an audience, I try not to say anything. I just try and let it go.
And if there is a slight error,
we try and let it flow. But like we said, we with Panto, if things go wrong, we can.
Yes. Because of the
other than like a musical, we have to try and get it right. Yeah. But with the Panto, we sort of play up to it a bit, and the audience do love it. That's why I think Pantos always do so well. They love when things go wrong and things are slightly different and unique for them.
So there's going to be some slapstick comedy, I'm sure, in it.
Oh, there's plenty.
Especially with the fact that you're one of the ugly sisters.
Oh, absolutely. There's plenty of ridiculous comedy, and there's some very funny jokes in there that both kids will like and the adults will like. Some good piece of innuendo there as well, which obviously everyone loves in a pantomime. Lots of slapstick comedy. It really is. I know a lot of people hear Panto and think, oh dear, about Panto, but we've really worked hard on this one to make it sure it's something that everyone will love.
Musical Panto more.
We have. Every year since we started, our musical numbers have become sort of more ambitious. and we've tried to make them more exciting and interesting, and because we're all very interested in musicals as well as our pantomimes, and this year we started thinking what songs would fit in certain places, and all of a sudden we found that we had about 30 songs in there, so we obviously cut those down a bit, and we decided to take it to the next level and call it basically a musical pantomime, because there are so many musical numbers in there, but they add to the story, they create something, and it makes it really nice. It also gives the younger kids who might not feel that they're old enough or ready enough to go to a musical a bit of a musical experience, and they've done so well. If you compare how they were at the start to how they are now, they're really ready for an audience, they're really ready to perform.
Sounds good. And some of those performing are they actually from that school, some of them? Or?
Most of the young kids are from the school, because obviously we being there, we do have some from other schools. Some of the adults are parents of some of the children that go to the school. Some of them are just people that have heard about us and come along. And like I said, that's how I got involved myself.
Okay, so Cinderella then, it's starting on Thursday, March the 20th, which is next Thursday now. My word.
Yeah.
Getting close.
Less than a week now.
3 days, then Thursday, March the 20th, right through to Saturday the 22nd of March. Tell us a bit about where you can get tickets from and all that.
Well, tickets we have online this year, which is for the first time, which is available from www.stjohnsdramagroup.ticketsource.co.uk. I know that's a bit of a mouthful and a lot to remember.
You got it right, because I'm looking at you. I was looking on the web page there, and I can see you got it right. We've got a sort of slash thing on the end. I'm not sure whether that should be there or not.
I think that's fine. I think that's there. Yeah. So
actually, let's go. Let's
check that it works.
Let's check it live on air now and just see if we get anywhere here.
I hope so. Yay!
We've got there.
There.
That's good. So
and looks like we sold even more tickets. That makes me happy.
There's
not many left.
Hey, look, sold out on the Saturday.
I know. Saturday night we're sold out.
So you've only got one performance on the Saturday at 7:30. No matinee.
No matinee. We do 3 evening shows. We always do 3 evening shows, but we sold out Saturday only the other day, which I was really pleased about.
And you've only got 7 available by the look of it for the Friday night.
7 for Friday and 21 for Thursday, which is quite exciting.
This is exciting. It's going well. Let's see if we can give it a final push then. So let's give them that website address again.
So www.stjohnsdramagroup.ticketsource.co.uk, and obviously that you can find that link on the Radio Horton website, or if you search for us on Facebook.
For St John's Drama on Facebook as well. Tickets are priced.
Yeah, they £6 for adults and £4 for under 16s and OAPs. So I think it's reasonably priced actually. But no, it's a fantastic panto, and we've got, like you've seen, we've sold a lot of tickets already, which I think just shows how popular we are as a group.
Sounds good. The curtain goes 7:30 then.
7:30 start.
And how long would you say it roughly is? What do you reckon it roughly is in time-wise? Is there a
how
break?
long?
Do you have a couple of breaks?
We have
a couple of halves.
It's 2 acts. It's about 2.5 hours, including an interval. So each act is about an hour long, I'd say, but roughly an hour 5 minutes long. So not too long. And we do it in the evening every year. So we have young kids come along and watch us, and they always enjoy it so much that they're never tired. So if anybody's worried that it might be a bit late, trust me, don't worry about it. They're always buzzing. You might have trouble getting them to sleep that night though. They'll be that excited.
Well, it sounds absolutely well, and as you can see, tickets have all gone for the Saturday performance already, so you couldn't go on the Saturday if you wanted to. I don't know whether there's a reserve list ready, they said, in case anybody pulls at the last minute.
If anybody pulls out, we'll put them back online, and we might, if anybody pulls out last minute, we might have a few on the door, but Friday's still got a few, and Thursday's obviously still going well.
So next Thursday then, through to Saturday, but Thursday, plenty of tickets for Thursday still, Friday just a few left, but try and get along there. That's Cinderella at St John's Primary School on the Eversett Way. Here in Banbury. There's a postcode on that, which is quite useful to have. OX16 9YA.
That's right, yes.
Not bad without my glasses on. So there we go. Well, and you've got, as I say, as an ugly sister, got quite a big role in it, really, as well as being director as an ugly sister in it a lot.
Yeah, in it a lot. Me and Jill, who plays my other ugly sister, we've got quite a lot, and we make fools out of ourselves, which obviously lots of people enjoy.
That's what it's all about.
Lots of fun.
Sounds good, and it sounds as though you're enjoying that. So what we YOBOS and that, it's fantastic, great voluntary stuff, all voluntary.
All voluntary,
for the community, which is good.
It is
absolutely fantastic. So that's Cinderella then at St John's Primary School from the St John's Drama Group. That's happening from Thursday the 20th through till Saturday the 22nd, but Saturday tickets have gone, only a few left for Friday, so you really need to get your tickets now. Get along there, have a bit of panto fun. Sounds good to me.
Absolutely.
And you get a chance to see Ben as an ugly sister as well.
You can see me in a dress, and who wants to miss that, eh?
Now, we've got a bit of music coming up to finish off on, and there's a reason for this, really.
Yeah, this, we've got, obviously, like I said, it's a musical pantomime. We've got a lot of songs in there, some from musicals, some from pop. This is a pop song that we have, which is sung by King Cuthbert, the Prince, and his ministers, as they're trying to find a lady for the Prince just before they decide that they're going to have a ball. And it's the very popular song, which is Mambo number 5.
As always, pleasure talking to you this afternoon, Ben.
Thank you very much.
We shall see you again, I know, through your YOBOS or even through St John's Drama Group.
Absolutely.
You know where we are now to contact us.
Thank you very
Great to give you some publicity. Cinderella then, coming on Thursday to Banbury.